don't come like your king come. Middle America packed in. Can't see me in my black skin. Number one question they asking. What every question you asking? I don't get ran out by Catholics. They cause a conservative Baptist. Claiming I'm overreacting like the black kids in Chirac bitch. Niggas ain't ready for action.
Today is the last day of 2019, and looking back, this was the craziest year of my life. At the beginning of 2019, I didn't really know what I was doing with my life, and I still don't really know what I'm doing, but a lot has happened this year, so let's start from the beginning. On November 11th of 2018, I posted my first YouTube video, which was called A Day in My Life at Vanderbilt University. When the video first went live, I had maybe around 100 subscribers, maybe a few hundred views on my channel, but after about a week, I had 1,000 subscribers and the video had 20,000 views. And so I knew I had a huge opportunity with this video kind of being picked up, and I decided to just make a ton of videos. I posted a video on why I wake up at 5 a.m. I still can't believe that I used to do that. And I posted a ton of other videos too, mostly just about my life as a college student. Some of those videos also did pretty well, and I knew that I just had to keep posting videos, so that's what I did. So while all that YouTube stuff was going on, I was actually running a business selling taco holders on Amazon. I actually think I have my taco holder somewhere, one sec. Yep, these are it. These were the taco holders that I sold on Amazon. I hired people to help me make this type of packaging. I made this logo, all the good stuff. For those of you uneducated folks who don't know what taco holders are, it's just one of these things that you put tacos in so you can hold your tacos. Anyways, I was running this business and it was failing, and I was losing a lot of money. At the end of 2018, I had exactly $1.85 in my bank account because I spent all my money on taco holders and my failing business. I went all in on this business thinking that I was gonna make it, and it just didn't end up working out for me. Now, it wasn't that bad. Like, I was in college at the time, so I had a roof over my head because I was living in a dorm. I had a meal plan, so it wasn't like I was gonna starve, but it still was tough. And I never really asked anyone for help, so going into 2019, I knew that I needed to make something happen. In this next chapter of my YouTube journey, I still didn't really know what I was doing, but a lot of things happened really fast. I had my first ever meetup in New York. NBC invited me to hang out with Jimmy Fallon for a day, and I met a lot of cool people while I was there. I went to Harvard to visit some friends, filmed a few videos while I was there, and some of them did pretty well. I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and decided to start making vlogs. I went to LA for the first time and met some amazing people that are now some of my closest friends. And remember that Amazon business I was running? Well, I decided to shut it down. I spent the next few months in New York City working a summer internship. That summer, I went on helicopter rides, I went roof-topping, I ran into David Dobrik, I got my glasses smashed. At the beginning of the summer, I thought I was gonna end up filming a ton in New York, but because I was working a full-time internship, it's not like I didn't have the time, but I just didn't have the energy to go out and film videos. I wasn't super happy because I didn't get to do what I love to do. I really just struggled to balance everything because after I would come home from a long day of work, then I wouldn't have the motivation to go out and make videos. And I knew that I had the time, so I would beat myself up for not actually going out and making videos. But I realized that working a job really just drained me. I had other things that I wanted to do, but I just didn't have the energy. So after finishing up my summer internship, it was time to go back to college for my junior year. Back in college, I started taking YouTube a lot more seriously, and I was vlogging pretty often. I went to Korea for the first time in a long time, and this past semester, I actually ended up skipping a lot of class for travel, but for good reason. Google flew me out to New York, even though I definitely did not deserve to be there. I got to meet more amazing creators, and Google gave me a free phone. I wanted to make a viral video, so I decided to take a little bit of a risk and give out iPhones at Harvard, but it ended up paying off because the video got 6 million views in 6 days. And for once, I actually did use non-copyrighted music on that video. I sold my first ever merch, and a lot of you guys actually bought some to support me, and that was a crazy feeling. And it wasn't until this chapter of my my life that I really felt like YouTube was really part of who I am as a person. Because YouTube was so new to me, I didn't really feel like a YouTuber. I was just this kid making videos out of his college dorm room. But in this chapter of my life, YouTube had become such a big part of who I am as a person that it really was part of my identity. I started to accept that, and I was also really proud of all the stuff that I'd done with YouTube. YouTube had changed a lot of my life at this point. I met a lot of my closest friends through YouTube. I got to go to a lot of cool places, and I learned a lot about myself, which was probably the most surprising thing. Up until now, I just kept making videos every week, and now it's New Year's Eve, and it's the end of 2019. When I posted my first video on YouTube, there's no way that I could have known any of this would happen. I literally just posted that first video for fun, but that's how it all started. If any of you watching right now have ever even thought about making videos and posting them, you already know my answer, but 100% go for it, because trying out YouTube was probably the best decision I ever made, and it has changed my life. I literally just posted that video for fun, and if you think about it, all of what happened in 2019 happened because I decided to post that first video. Tomorrow, January 1st, 2020, I'm moving to Barcelona for the next 4 months to study abroad. I'm nervous, I'm excited. I don't really know what to expect, but I do know that you guys are coming with me.